stupid. I'm playing Skyrim. Anniversary update. We made it out of the tunnel pretty much. I don't know how we ended up so far back. Well, this is not that far back, I suppose. Man, that takes a lot out of me. Even when I block it. Come on, Mr. Droga. Shield is very accurate. Very, very accurate. Much accurate. And our inventory should be very, very full. An ancient Nord bow. How much better is that than my bow? It's not better than my bow. The arrows I should take though, huh? Spider egg. It's been a long, long dungeon. I'm ready to go home. Now it's even got multiple stories and multiple rooms. We just, like, we went through the whole dungeon, killed everybody, got a full inventory, and like, it's not, like, it's like now it starts. It's wild. Absolutely bonkers. Wild, bonkers. It's not a real word. Petty Soldier is lovely though. I remember this place slightly. I could have swore we went out the exit. Let me see. If we have weapons and armor, then this is still the same run. Yeah. Still the same dungeon. This is where we got the golden claw, right? Like that was way back a long time ago. I thought we could just get in and get out. This is like the first mission we undertook that we've had a choice to take. Yeah, we've made it out here before. I don't remember that room though, but no, this is a different place. This is deep inside. You had two options. You could take the golden claw and leave and turn right back around, or you could come here, and this is where you insert the golden claw. But if we insert it, I don't know if we can get it back. I think we get it's a choice of the matter. Is take the loot from the tomb and take it back to the person, but you know, we're so far deep into the tunnel right now, I would never want to do this again. We don't have the shapes right. I thought they were somewhere on the floor. Okay, let's go. Time's a waste in here. Might be on a letter. Do we could get a letter? Would be in there. Would be in books. Avril's journal. No pages. That was it. That was about the golden claw. But that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. Okay, we got to examine the golden claw. Equip. Oh, there it is. I can't zoom. There we go. I can't see it. Okay, it's upside down. It's like bear, dragonfly, cocoon. Bear, dragonfly, owl. in. Hooray! Do we still get the golden claw? I don't think we do. Oh, we do, okay. The first time I did this, I just turned around and went right back out and returned the golden claw to the innkeeper. Then later, when I figured out we needed it for the room, I went and stole it back. I'm about sick of this dungeon. Perfect place for a bear or a troll. Oh, there's coffins in here. That's great. Oh, this is like a secret. There's a tome here and our first dragon word. Our first shout. That's a good name. After we do all this, people come out of these coffins. So let's loot everything. Anything back here? Don't see anything. Oh, there they come. That's what we just learned, to shout. Oh, shit. One-handed and freeze. Glad it was just him. We got a Dragonstone, Ancient Nord, Battle Axe of Cold. I wish we had a table. Because we certainly can't carry it. It's 2 missions complete in 1 trip. And with this 83 gold, lockpick, potion of stamina, hide bracers, and minor sure grip. Staff of zombies, reanimate a weak dead body to fight for you. That sounds cool. I really wanted that. Weighs 8 though. Can't carry it. Cold, I will find again. Can we drop anything? Especially hide armor. Hide helmet. Oh, this hide helmet is better than ours? Wow. Hide braces aren't. None of the other hide things are. The belted tunic can go. It's a carry weight. We're still too heavy. Studded armor. Gone. Can't carry anything else though. I think to the right is an exit. If there's any secrets. Certainly is. 9 gold and petty souls down. It's not the exit. Oh, there's a chain to pull, isn't there? A button to press, a pedestal to activate. We did it! Hooray! Our first dungeon complete. Another chest. Is this the entrance? 63 gold, good lord. We've got the Dragonstone to return and the Golden Claw. And we've got to level up. Gonna go with stamina. We leveled up twice. Okay, go stamina again. Apprentice, trophy earned, reach level 5. Okay, now I'll go with health. And then we're gonna go with smithing. What if I upgrade it again? What type of things do I get? You can't upgrade it again, can we? Arcane, you can improve magical weapons and armor. Or elven armor. Or dwarvish armor, isn't it? Sometimes this can be frustrating. Dwarven is Dwarven. We're gonna go with Arcane, because even if I'm using Elven or Dwarven, I would like them to have magic. So we can't do regular steel smithing again. But to get to the top row, you gotta do Dwarven or Elven. You can do glass, dragon armor. We're the Dragonborn, we gotta get dragon armor. Requires 60. Wow, requires level 16 smithing. Dwarven smithing seems like it has a lower requirement. Requires level 30. Heavy armor block. What about enchanting? New enchantments are 20% stronger, and this one has a 0 out of 5 on it. Alteration, cast novice level alteration spells for half magic. Novice restoration spells. A heal is a nice thing to have when you're out of potions. Restoration dual casting, what is that? Dual casting a restoration spell overcharges the effects. We'll probably be only using it in a one hand, in a high tense situation, high stress environment. So we definitely won't be having it on both hands. Healing spells here 50% more. Oh, what was respite? I didn't remember that one. Healing spells also restore stamina. That sounds good, but we can't get it. Cast a depth level restoration spells. Wards recharge your magicka when hits. All spells more effective against the undead. Expert spells, master spells, okay. Alteration is water breathing, magical protection, paralysis. What about conjuration? Destruction, okay, I wanted conjuration. Bound weapons do more damage. Conjuration, dual casting. Summon Antronox or raise undead twice as far away. Double duration for controlled Antronox. Greater duration for controlled dead. Let's go with... I don't know. Pickpocket. Pickpocketing bonus 20%. Why can't we pick that? Or do we not have any points to spend? Where would it even say that? Whatever. Potion of the healer. Is this how we get down? Oh, it might be to the right. Oh no! Down now. That's a mammoth. Oh, we need a mammoth tusk, remember? Not that one, I guess. Back to Whiterun. Dragon's Reach. They're gonna die.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Oh, yeah, you're damn right I ain't God nervous. Nobody's here. Ah, here
You
we
see,
are.
the terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier.
So
I'm
we can
convinced
take
this is a
that.
copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this
Oh,
to
that's not the
cross-reference the
right
names with other
table.
later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The
No,
Jarl
I wanted
himself
to
has finally taken
disenchant.
an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to
Where's
this
our
research.
thing
I
at?
was running Farngar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question.
What was that thing
Dragons have come
called?
back.
Yes, yes, don't worry.
It's a magic
Although the
wand.
chance to see a
Right. Staff of zombies. Yes, yes. Why can't we just chant that?
dragging up close would be tremendous.
So,
The Dragon Stone of
Bleak Falls Barrow. Complete Bleak
Seems the
Falls
Jarl
Barrow.
can't love the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. You'll have to see
What
the
about my
Jarl about that.
reward?
Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
You told me to buy a
My
house.
associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you
Farngar.
deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh,
should
this is
come
our
too.
A dragon?
first battle
How
with the
exciting.
dragon.
Where was it seen? What
We've
was
still
it
got
doing?
this tiny-ass lame
I
sword.
take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon
They say Ulfric
White
Stormcloak murdered him.
he can stop it.
With his voice. Shouted him.
Sorry about that. Let's go. A ghost, a ghost. See, that's what I meant about leveling up fast. It's 3 levels. Was a big dungeon now. Suppose we have to go to get outside the gates. That's proper bad.
You tried mercenary work? Let's see.
What's our carry weight at now since we leveled up? 315, wasn't that 315? I think it was at 311. Or if it was probably at 309 and we get leveled up twice, we got 6 points. 6 points. Enemies use to sprint and execute power attacks. And we're not supposed to go out here. So much better with the next gen loading. So where is this at? Dragon's Reach. It's back at the castle we just left. Or the hall. This Dolphine, I thought we were going with her
Leave me alone.
to fight the dragon. Oh, I didn't think, maybe we didn't even select the dragon quest. Dragon Rising, okay.
Trouble?
Weren't even supposed to go outside. Pardon me.
Now I remember.
The Jarl.
Remember the companions.
What the heck happened here? Goodness. Gotta wait a couple hours till the king comes or whatever he is. The Jarl. He'll be sitting here in his throne when he comes. think they're coming. All the men in their place. Is that him? Nine. Oh, I got to go. He's probably up here in bed. He's on
There's
his
no
way.
time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this
Yarbalgul
dragon.
the Greater.
You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
Iron helmet of minor archery. And I don't have a bow. I do have a bow.
I need you.
And an arrow. Longbow. Ancient Nord. Nope, not Ancient Nord bow. At least put on the favorite.
Work on ways to defend the city against the dragons.
As you command.
One last thing. The death of the Lord.
Can't hold it, but the bow draw, string draw.
Don't worry, my lord. I am the very soul of caution. I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men
See
are
ya. No sprint jump, no sprint jump. We can probably just travel. Oh, we've got multiple missions. Oh, her.
I'll see you at the...
Okay, let's see if we can just travel. Oh, she's going to the Western Watchtower. We can at least go out to the stables. The stables of Whiterun. There it is. She is that one. Oh, she's the building? Yeah, she's the building one. This is the dragon's location. Oh, I hear it. That was not far at all. I probably could have even ran that without getting impatient. Can I catch these? They're an ingredient. We might need a net or something. Oh my god, how frustrating. Got him. Got him. Got him. Frustrating. Aren't you just frustrating? Western Watchtower. Aye.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Corky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Okay, where they trapped at? I don't see any traps.
Let's save
We
us.
still didn't
Here he
empty our
comes again.
inventory. Wall of fire here. I don't know. Kill the dragon.
Save us. It's a dragon.
Oh, there he is. Oh shit. We did some damage. We did decent damage too. we go. He's easy on foot in melee combat. I think we missed him that time.
Don't just stand there. Get in the field.
Oh! You didn't, oh no. You didn't tell me you could shoot through walls, man. Oh shit. Well, we can shoot him from with the bow from down here, so.
You don't stand a chance.
Where he perches right there. It seems tougher now that he's at lower health. You don't stand a chance, he's more than half dead. And it's been just me doing it. Too far?
You'll die this day, Dragon.
Got him. Oh, that did some damage too. Get the fuck out of the way. Man, that guy just almost got me killed. You just gotta watch, don't get set on fire, and it's easy. One more little hit. Completed, kill the dragon, investigate the dragon.
Damn good shooting, boys.
Alright, first let's go loot this guy. Tried to get his kill. This white run guard, so I don't feel good. He's got a nice shield. Bow's better too. Steel arrows. So we can put our bow up. What are we using? Iron shield? Is that really an apparel? Iron shield. We're supposed to be using a fine one. Why aren't we? Where did the steel shields go? I didn't see steel shield. That's one ours. Was it steel armor I took for iron shield? Iron helmet of minor archery. I should have been wearing that, huh? Well, it's better than what we're currently wearing. Iron shield, fine. Silver garnet ring. Why one guard shield? It's not as good as our fine one, though. Oh, we still got dragon gear that's gonna weigh us down. Steel dagger I'll keep instead of the iron dagger. So we've got steel arrows in them, dragon bones, dragon scales, 137 gold iron arrows, and then some guards, armors and weapons. We don't have the room for.
Everybody, get back!
Dragon soul. Absorb a dragon soul. Use the shout section of the magic menu to equip your unrelenting force shout. Word of power learned force. Unrelenting force. I'm not sure we got that one from the tomb with the golden claw. I'm not sure we got that one. From the potions, from the spells section. I don't see the shouts. Miscellaneous. Keys, books. Weapons.
I can't
Okay.
believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Whatever do you mean,
In
sir?
the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I think you
There's
may be
only
right.
one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Skills, magic, I seen it.
What are you
Destruction, we've got flames, we've got sparks.
talking about?
God, menus are ridiculous. Restoration, we got healing. Shouts, we got unrelenting force. We should have something else we got from that voice of the Emperor. Something we got from that cave.
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
Still over encumbered. By a lot. Those dragon bones and scales weigh a ton. We definitely got to start selling things and taking smaller trips. Because we can't store any of this. Hunting bow. There goes all our money.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in...
Love to stay in chat, but gotta go.
Tell of the Dragonborn. Kill dragons and steal
Ciao.
power.
We can't go to the Dragon Reach, but we can go to Whiterun. The island of Solstein is located in the northeast region of Skyrim.
We're causing no trouble.
Vampires raiding the
Welcome
village.
to Warmate. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
A mage, warlock, whatever. So that. Nothing in armor we can sell. We can sell the embalming tools. Linen wraps. Something else.
Adrian, at places. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair.
That was wild. It was impressive.
Yes?
The shaking and the vibrations and everything like
You
we
there.
were under attack.
We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you
It's
looking
none
for
of your
this
concern.
person?
All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Who are you looking for again?
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Okay.
We will find her eventually.
Thought there was a dead guard here.
Be careful!
Okay. Now we are the hero of the town. Slay the dragon.
tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
You got any
Sometimes I
ideas?
miss the soldier's life. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Well, I'm not training.
No, I'm not.
He
Looks like
trains
we've got
with
something
short
in common.
swords. Or one-handed
No, I'm a
swords.
Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword,
Aren't you
please bring it to
special?
me.
In order of the 9 realms, I declare Odin's son king of this land. Thor. And I'll be
Damn those
potent.
gray maids don't
Omnipotent.
They
And
will
I'll
be
be
back with
potent.
Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming.
About time for our house call. I have slayed the dragon. You guys are pigs. Look, you haven't cleaned anything.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been
So
waiting
what
for
happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Watchtower was destroyed, but I killed the
I
dragon.
knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Turns out I may be something
Dragonborn.
called Dragonborn.
What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the
So
dragon
it's
died, I
true.
extracted its power from it.
Greybeards really were summoning you.
A graybeard.
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do they want with me?
Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Not nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when
Get
you
away
killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If
I
they
want a
think you're
pony.
Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately.
I'm going to
There's
hire
no
Rothgard. I am
refusing
the hero
summons of the
of this here city, and I want some recompense.
I envy you, you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage
Get
once.
some long, primitive-looking arms.
High Hrothgar is a very peaceful
You got, you got like
place,
Tourette's or any paraplegic, or
disconnected
some
from the
quadriplegic
troubles
even.
of this world. I wonder that the
What are you doing with
Greybeards
an
even
axe? You don't
notice what's
fight
going on
anybody.
down here. They
Don't
haven't
chop
seemed
any
to
wood
care
either.
before.
You look at that squaw, he looks up at you even if you're
Go to
standing
High
on him.
Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
Who are you?
You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun.
We got the axe of
It's the
Whiterun.
greatest honor that's within my
And we're
power
a
to grant.
thing.
I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title.
You won't let me move
Wouldn't
now.
want them to think you're
Well, did
part
I
of the
make
common
somebody
rabble, now would
excited?
we are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Professor.
Keep your hands to
We
yourself.
still have a city to defend.
What?
Yes, my lord.
Preventus Avenci.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
What does
The
it
only thing I
mean to
remember
be the
is the old story of
Dragonborn?
Tiber Septim being called Dragonborn by the Nords before they switched sides and joined the Empire. No
The
doubt
Empire
those
Strikes
graybeards
Back, huh?
and High Hrothgar will talk your ear off about it.
Hooah, the
Near as I can
Greybeards.
tell, a bunch of ancient Nord hermits who live on top of a mountain.
Monks.
Never heard of them talking to anybody before.
Senior
If
citizen
they really
monks.
do want to talk to you, you'd better go find out what they want. You never know.
I'd like to purchase a house in the city for 5,000 gold, sir. Why is it called Dragon's Reach? Because it's just out of...
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords,
Dragon's Reach.
Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon
Olaf?
named Numenex.
You
The
from St.
struggle
Olaf?
between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount
You
Anthem,
wax ducks?
with Olaf the
St.
victor.
Olaf? Rose?
Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
Tell me about the city's districts.
there
So
are
this
3 of
city,
them,
oh, we've seen
arranged in 3
two.
tiers, as you may have
Shopping
noticed.
center.
The Plains
The
District is so
neighborhood.
named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
Not really. What's the city's rich history?
Splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorrvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorrvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without
great
boast
green
that
jewel?
it is the greatest city in all the holds.
It's the same game company, the publisher, whatever. Well, we have like 1,300 right
Enjoy your
now.
visit to Dragon's Reach.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I've been talking about the war
Now,
if we want.
what is it that you need?
We've already asked the top 2.
No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
Okay.
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters,
That's already happened.
that is the best we can do.
I will single-handedly destroy every dragon in this land. You have my solemn oath as a thane,
Now,
sir. So, Axe of Whiterun burns the target for 5 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. I like
we
that.
don't mind. I've got a city to keep.
I was gonna say they should give me a bedroom, but there's houses, and in the house we have a lot of storage.
As seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
Did I give you permission to speak to me? Yeah, I told you we're gonna need a lot of money. We got 2263 right now. We're about halfway. Bookshelf, a chalice. Each one of these books has several pages to read. Can you believe somebody actually wrote this stuff? That's a lot of pages. That's a freaking story. Like, they straight up hired a writer to write short stories and put them in little books sprinkled throughout the game. Wow. Wow. Kelvin the Dragoon. Oh, pardon me, the dragon. Dragoon's like a real word in these types of things. Booties for $2. Here's where the real money is at. Mammoths now, that's the tusk? I hope that counts as a tusk. Look at all the carrots. Goodness. Garlic, tomato. Forgot what that was, but I know it has a weird name. Charcoal and gold, and it's not stealing either, probably because we're the hero of the town. Well, those are fine boots that were $25. Taking them, 2 of them. I'm not picking up that damn pot. Here we can cook. Cooking pots allow you to cook food that restores your health and provides other temporary effects. Each recipe requires specific culinary ingredients that can be found throughout Skyrim. See, once we get to where we're ready to cook, then I'm gonna put it in survival mode so we can use the food. Until then, I'm gonna sell it. We make poison foods. Apples, kabaji soup, salt and cabbage. Restores stamina and health. Yeah, it's all trivial. The amount of benefit status effects they are. Leaks, that's what they were. More gold. Hiding up there on me, huh? Salmon meat. Dried elves ear. I think that was really a plant. Two and two. Oh, this is where we just came from. Fine, we'll go downstairs, but it's a dungeon. Surely there's nothing valuable in the dungeon. Oh, I think there's a secret in there. Secret item that has value, but I can't quite remember. It says we. Why does it? Does it say we go down there? What business do we have down there? Speak to the Greybeards is the only thing that's highlighted. Ah, it's private quarters. That's the war room. Renbane's history, brief history of the Empire. That's a big pot for not much money. Biography of Bezadiah, benzene, bromine salt. Iron dagger, uncommon taste. That sounds like a good one. I didn't mean to keep it though. Woodcutter's wife. Next, exploration guide to Skyrim. We've read those 3. Alright, small things. I'm not lockpicking that.
Another wanderer.
Somebody's
Here to lick
standing
my
right
father's
there.
boots. Good job.
You got it wrong, kid. Your father was licking my boots. That saved him, and he didn't have to
Another
fight.
wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Iron boots, look at that. That's a score for sure. Up forward defense. Is that your cot, boy? Thought
Another
not.
wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
I thought not. I'm too much too precious for something like that. It's not really worth its weight. Well, this guy's room is separate from the rest. He's got such an important job, he lives here. Not even the soul.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Oh, that wasn't worth it. That Lost Legends book is, I forgot the books had values. You got a quest, that's probably why it was so valuable. Bear of Markareth has read that. Didn't get a quest from it though. Troll slaying, that sounds good. I was like, we'll get some experience or something from it. I guess not. Alduin is real, Lantern of the Book of Daedra. There's Daedric armor and things like that, I think, in here. It's definitely a Daedric place with any Daedric enemies. Coin purse. Lord Skyrim mug. It's been fun. Into his boudoir. Doesn't have anything good in here. A jug's not bad. Waves 2 is worth 10. Here's some gold.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the
Oh,
ongoing
shit, you
hostilities,
scared
like
me.
the rest of the great warriors.
Yeah, whatever. See if we can get this down. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go. Cats of Skyrim. The Khajiit. The wine is not really worth $12. You my house girl? Yes, yes, yes.
It's an honor to serve you.
You serve me, you shall, my dear. Serve me, you
The
shall.
Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way.
Sure, it's not a duty, an obligation, a tool of manipulation. There's a house called
As
in.
my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Follow me now.
I'm right behind you.
We can ask the commander, we could have her hold stuff for us, so we could tell her to go home, and she will go to our home.
What is it?
If we don't have a home, she'll go here. We're in the command state. They show command over, move the reticle until the command appears, then press X to give that order. To exit the command state, press circle. About to exit command state. Just follow me now. Follow me now. We've got to make our way to the market. What is her name? Lydia. Gotta make our way to the market. I've got a bunch of things I need to sell. And the market's closed for the evening. could be gathering more things. This would be stealing. What about this? 1, I'm not picking that up. 0, I'm definitely not picking that up.
There has been talk amongst the guards that you are
Alright, we'll sell what we can in the AM. Guards talking about how much of a badass I am.
with such a thing. Surely that's not possible.
Yep. Killed the old dragon. Consumed its soul. Wait here a minute, Lydia.
Huh?
Huh? Act like you know, girl.
Get away from
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Sworn to carry my baby. See if we can give her a better weapon. Give her an axe. 1 extra damage. Hunting bow. About some armor. Would she wear some armor? That one's -11, this one's -4, so that's the better one.
Let's get going then.
I don't know if she'll wear it.
I am at your command.
I don't want to equip it on myself. She didn't equip it either. Yeah, I didn't want to wear it. Cannot strip her down. So what's iron boots?
Let's get going then.
Oh, let's go then. Let's go. Why? We go. Go. Wait another hour. Here he is. No, they're not even. We do have some food to sell, and she needs more stock, so let's help Carla out.
Junk? Me? I call them treasures.
I've heard what you call it before. She's only got like 40 gold. She's never gonna restock. Oh, we're barely getting any money. I think we need that mammoth smelt. If not for the mission I was just talking about, then a different one. I remember I had to buy this back from her before. 18, God, that was more than everything we just sold her.
Remember,
What a waste.
fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Balthazar.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Well, we're about out of time. This has been your boy Super playing Skyrim. Hope you enjoyed it. It would help me out a lot if you could like, comment, and subscribe.